We want to know if doing this is really good for your mental health. I mean, repetitively, right? Or are there other alternatives out there? Robi Ludwig, who's a psychotherapist and an author, is joining this morning to talk about anger management. Robi, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. Okay, so it seems rage rooms are all the rage, but can it be a way to blow off steam just like we saw in our story? Or is there a potential downside to it?
Well, just like anything, there can be positives and negatives. I had a patient who used it and had great fun with it. I think it's all about who you are. If you approach it correctly, having a moment to just express your rage in that kind of physical way can feel very freeing and liberating. But it's not something that we can bring into the outside world. There are obviously better ways to manage rage on a long-term basis. So it could be great fun, but it's not a long-term strategy.
Okay, so let's talk about this sort of long-term anger management. What are best practices here to maintain anger, and are there some other things that we can do, such as, or is there such a thing as good anger?
Yeah, so, anger is not bad or good. It's just information. It's how we use it. Anger can be a great source of artwork, entertainment, certain important movements. It's all how you channel that anger. And if you use that anger and you are getting yourself fired from jobs and nobody wants to manage you and you're living a miserable life, that's the time you want to look at anger and how it's getting expressed in your life, and to take that pause moment and see if there's different ways you can think about anger that might work to your advantage. It's really all about using emotions to maximize your goals for yourself.
I'd like to talk about something interesting, and that is unresolved anger and its implications to our overall health. Can you elaborate on that?
Sure. So we know that anger that is not resolved or not managed correctly can increase our stress levels, can increase our blood pressure, can create heart disease, and also dysregulation in our jobs and with the people who are intimate with us. So we really want to make sure that we are managing our anger so it's not taking over our lives. And we have to be careful of that, because to express anger right away or to live with it in some repressed way is not ideal. You want to understand it. What are the triggers? Why are you feeling angry in this moment? What is the best way to express that anger so that it moves you forward in life and doesn't hold you back?
So helpful. Psychologist and author Robi Ludwig, thanks for joining us on Morning on Merit Street. We appreciate you today.